Give me 2 minutes. I'll just set it up. All right. I'm not able to see my own screen. That's the issue. Let me just check what has happened. All right. Now it is visible, right?
Yeah, it's visible, ma'am.
Yes. Great. Great. All right. So good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Good morning, ma'am.
All right. So how are you all doing today? Good. Great.
Good, ma'am.
Good. All right. और बाकी आप लोग तो ऐसे बात कर रहे हो जैसे you don't know me or we haven't spoken. You've been attending the sessions that have been conducted by my team of trainers with you. अभी तो आदत हो जानी चाहिए ना. You should be confident in answering, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Right.
ma'am.
Yes. So how many sessions you are done with? कितने sessions हो गए अभी communication के? बताओ फटाफट.
12 sessions, ma'am.
Today is your 12th session, right? Right.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, that is great. So I have one particular student who is very active or maybe very punctual and sincere. बस वही बता पाए कि मैम आज का 12th session है हमारा. Okay, quickly let me know. Are you enjoying the sessions? Are you learning from the sessions? Yes, no, maybe.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank you very much, because I was looking for this overwhelming response from your side, and many of you have already joined our Aspire Trainings page on LinkedIn. You're following us, and I could see people commenting on that they are enjoying the session. So thank you very much for that. And post Diwali, we are going to share a lot of learnings on that particular page with all of you, so that maybe some tips, how you crack the interview, how do you speak in a group discussion, how do you really make a very attractive and very to the point resume. So all these aspects we are definitely going to share you on the LinkedIn page. Keep following the page, you'll get more details there as well. So let's start with today's session. We're going to talk about resume writing. Now, how many of you are aware what exactly resume writing means, and how many of you are ready with any kind of resume? किसी ने बनाया है? Anyone who has made a resume?
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, तो क्या क्या डाला है आपने? Okay, what all have you? What are the fields that you have added in your resume? Was it a company specific resume या internship के लिए बनाया था? Just let me know, understand it, and then I'll tell you what exactly would be the format that we would be following. Right? So आपकी तरफ से मुझे पता होना चाहिए कि आपने क्या बनाया है.
Hello, ma'am. Pratik
Yes.
Patil.
Yes, go ahead.
I have kept it simple. Just I have mentioned my objective, then my qualification, then what skills I have.
Correct.
And then my hobbies.
Correct.
And personal info.
Correct.
And contact details.
Very good. Very good. Very good. That is very nice. Anyone else who has prepared the resume and would like to share what all aspects have you added in that resume? किसी और ने बनाया है? I hope there are a lot of people who are working, who are doing some kind of internship and all. So definitely एक draft तो resume का आप लोगों के पास होना ही चाहिए. Anyone who would tell me? नहीं? Yes, no, maybe? नहीं तो नहीं बोलो. Quickly. I want responses.
Actually, ma'am, we all
हाँ.
have the resume, but we don't know what is the exact format of resume. We have mentioned career objectives, experiences.
Correct. Correct.
Personal
Correct.
details as well.
Perfect. Perfect. So that is what, beta, I just wanted to understand, that what are the aspects that you had written and what is going to be the fields that I would be discussing with you, or what are the fields that you should include in the resume. Now, there are 4 words which you should be aware about. One is resume. So again, please understand, it's a French word. resume. The spelling could be resume, but it is not resume, because resume is an English word which means join again. I'm going to resume my duties from tomorrow, right? So that is the meaning of resume. However, what we are talking here is resume. It's a French word. So understand the pronunciation first. This is where we actually should start with. It is resume. So there are 4 words which I'm going to give you right now. Resume, curriculum vitae, that is CV. Then the 4th one is biodata, and the 3rd one is biodata, and 4th one is profile. All right. Now, any one of you who can tell me what is the difference between all these 4? Anyone who could tell me what is the difference between all these 4 things that I have just spoken about? 4 words? Yes, Pratik, please go ahead.
Hello, ma'am. Resume means what?
Resume.
Yes.
Pronounce
Resume.
it properly.
Resume.
Yes.
Resume means what I have told you about, what I have mentioned in my resume.
Hmm.
It is simple and short to understand.
Okay.
Then CV means curriculum
Vitae.
curriculum
Yes.
vitae. It is a mention of your experience and what work you have done in your past. That all are
Correct.
mentioned in it. Then
Correct.
biodata, which is used for any marriage proposal, or you are giving your personal information on it.
Perfect.
And
Perfect.
last one,
Is a profile.
profile. Profile
Hmm.
means what? Where are you working? What is your profile in that organization? It's called a profile.
All right. Great. Great. Pratik, very, very well explained. I'm happy that you understand the difference between all the 4 words. See, ultimately, in all the 4 things that we are talking here, you're talking about your own self, right? You're giving information about your own self to the people. It could be the HR, it could be people where you're conducting the lectures, or whatever it is. Like, you're talking about your own self. Now, let us just tweak it a bit. Because biodata, as you have mentioned, it is only and only for the marriage proposals and all those aspects. So biodata has become a redundant word. Please write it down, that it has become a redundant word in English language. Right? In the HR perspective, I would say that we do not use this word biodata anymore. Right? So never ever say that I have shared my biodata with you. That is not allowed in the HR system anymore. All right. So what you share with the HRs, if you're looking for some kind of placements, either you share your resume or you share your curriculum vitae. The specific difference between the 2 is curriculum, the resume is prepared by the freshers, right? Those who are applying for their first job, or maybe they have done some job here and there of 6 months, 1 year, and the focus is more on talking about your academic qualification, or whatever you have done during your campus life. What are the extracurricular activities that you have participated in? What are your core competencies, the soft skills that you possess, and how you would be a value add to the organization? Agar मैं company की HR हूँ, what I will see the first thing in your resume is that मुझे अगर मैं आपको hire कर रही हूँ, तो what is going to be the profit or what value addition would you do to my company's overall growth? मुझे क्या फायदा होगा आपको लेके? Right? So the resume should be restricted only about talking about your academic qualifications, more about your maybe kind of certifications and all what you have done. So I'm going to give you the format. Step by step जाएंगे हम कि आपको कैसे resume बनाना है. Understand the difference. What is curriculum vitae? Curriculum vitae is just a minute. Just put this on silent. So curriculum vitae is basically given by the people who have a previous work experience, as Pratik has just mentioned. So people, those who have a work experience, they talk about their professional journey. Resume is your academic journey. curriculum vitae or CV, as we commonly call it as, is an introduction, or it gives the person a summary about your professional journey. What are the different places where you have worked? What kind of an experience you have gained? What are the skill sets that you have developed during this work experience, right? And a profile actually is shared by a very senior person who is invited for any kind of guest lectures, or someone who is a keynote speaker, just talking about your overall body of work. Suppose I'm been invited at some of the institute to speak on a particular aspect. I will share my profile. I'll talk for the last 13, 14 years. What have I been doing? What kind of training programs I have conducted? Today, I've got my own firm. So I'm introducing myself there. So that's a profile. Right now, for all of you, I am considering that you need to prepare a resume. People, those who have already had a work experience, right, before doing your MBA, or currently also, if you're working in any of the organization, please remember, for you, after completing your MBA, it's going to be the first opportunity. So you are considered as a fresher in the MBA market. Am I clear with this point to everyone? Have you gotten this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Any issue,
Yes, ma'am.
anyone? Yes, great, thank you. If you're not able to understand, if you want me to explain it in Hindi or Marathi, I'm ready to do that. Please tell me. सिर्फ login करके वीडियो ऑडियो बंद करके हमें नहीं बैठना है इस सेशन में. If you have any questions, any doubts, please feel free to ask at that moment itself. We have 2 hours. आज 1 घंटा, कल 1 घंटा. But I want all of you to understand and get very clear with this, because you people are going to work on preparing your resume during your Diwali vacations. And once you're back in the campus, we all are going to check your resumes. मेरे trainers, मैं खुद आके check करूंगी one-on-one whether you have prepared your resume in a proper way or not, right? So if you have any doubts, please feel free to ask at this point in time. Yes, Prateek and Aishwarya, I could see both of you had raised your hands. Go ahead with your question.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Actually, ma'am, I have a question. Means suppose any student have completed their internship in graduation and in currently suppose he is pursuing a PG, then can he or she mention the work experience in resume?
Absolutely. You can definitely talk about that internship that you have done during your graduation. So we're going to discuss the entire format here, that how do you actually prepare, even if you have a work experience. See what happens, that many times people work, they take a gap, or we call it as a sabbatical in the HR language. After completing my graduation, I have done 2 years of a job in between, and now I want to go for my PG, which is absolutely fine. So definitely आपका 2 साल का जो work experience है, आप डालोगे ही अपने resume में, because anything which has gotten hands-on experience always counts more than whatever you have studied in the campus, right? Experience का value ज़्यादा ही रहता है. It gives a weightage to your CV. So definitely to your resume, to your resume, it makes a lot of difference. However, MBA complete करने के बाद आप first time job के लिए apply कर रहे हो. So what you prepare is a resume. More focus is on what you have learned in those 2 years in the campus, right? But that doesn't mean कि अगर आपका कुछ previous experience है तो आप mention नहीं करोगे. You can definitely do that, right? Any other question before we move ahead?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, Pratik, go ahead.
Ma'am, as you said, you can mention your past experiences. So it will go under a CV or it will be a resume? Means
That is what it is.
mentioning.
That is what it is. We need to understand this, that if you are going to talk about a lengthy professional journey about 2-3 companies where you have worked, it becomes a curriculum vitae or a CV where the focus is more on your professional learnings or your job experience. If it is only one or two organizations, maybe one of them is an internship and the other one is where you're working, it still falls under a resume part, we could say, right? So that's how we differentiate. So what I am expecting is that most of you would be preparing a resume. Now, why I'm stressing so much on it? Because a CV does not have any kind of restrictions to the number of pages that you can have to it. Now, for example, someone who has got a 20 years of a work experience, बंदे ने बहुत सारे paper presentations किए हैं, बहुत सारे guest lectures लिए हैं, has worked with many of the organizations, definitely उनके 3-4 pages का CV तो definitely होगा, because अगर कम से कम भी उनको बताना है तो भी it would be of 3 to 4 pages. However, a CV, a resume should not be more than 1.5 page. That's what it is important. The HR doesn't have that much of a time to go through your resume in detail. Bullet points padhenge fatafat, and then whether they like it, they would like to call you for an interview or not, it is entirely the HR's lookout. Also, एक बात अभी याद रखो, ये मैं कल बहुत ज्यादा elaborate करूंगी. What kind of words do you put in your resume is very important. There are organizations who have got a software to scan the resumes. Right? So, for example, there is a position, अगर 5 लोगों का requirement है and they are receiving 500 applications. How do you think the HR is going to really scan all those resumes? क्या उसके पास इतना time है कि वो एक-एक resume download करके पढ़ता रहेगा? No. They have got a specific software जिसमें keywords डाले हुए हैं. So once you look at the job description, whether the keywords from the job descriptions are added to the resume or not, on that basis, your resume gets shortlisted. कई बार आप लोगों ने सुना होगा, the people, those who have got a work experience, many times come up to me and say that अंजलि हमको कॉल ही नहीं आता HR का. इतनी जगह मैंने अप्लाई किया है, नौकरी पे डाला है, मॉन्स्टर पे डाला है, टाइम्स जॉब पे डाला है, सब जगह डाला है, लेकिन कॉल ही नहीं आता है, कोई इंटरव्यू का कॉल ही नहीं आता है. Now what is the reason? Is because your resume is not containing the required keywords which actually are being scanned by the software. अगर सॉफ्टवेयर को वो नहीं मिला जो वर्ड्स वो ढूंढ रहा है आपके रेज्यूमे में, तो it goes into trash. So please understand that whenever you are preparing a resume, it should have the keywords. और क्या keywords होते हैं, that depends on what is the job description. उसमें उन्होंने डाला रहता है कि what is the skill set that they are looking for. So maybe in marketing, specialization का होगा तो subject matter expertise. Apart from that, what are the soft skills that are important? Maybe someone who is effective communicator, someone who is a team player, someone who is very good at problem solving and is creative. तो ये words आपके resume में आने चाहिए. Very simple. A resume is what you call as a kundali of and the company's job description is another kundali coming from the company. Both has to match, right? 36 गुण जुलने चाहिए, मिलने चाहिए, तभी जाके फिर वो match होता है and you get a call from the organization. So preparing a resume is very, very important, and you should be very careful with what attributes are you adding in your resume, right? So the first step of writing a resume is personal information. सबसे पहले, अच्छा एक बात अच्छे से याद रख लो, right? That whenever you're preparing your resume, heading में, header में, resume मत लिखना. We know that it is a resume. So you don't make people understand that it is a resume. And on top of it, what the students do is कि resume header में डालते हैं. When you put it in the header, every page ऊपर लिखा हुआ आता है resume. Are you understanding the point what I'm trying to say here? Quickly give me yes, no. Yes,
ma'am.
Right? So दो ही जनों को समझ में आ रहा है. बाकी क्या कर रहे हैं?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Am I talking to the laptops or am I talking to the screen only? और I can see you people participating. मेरा बहुत आप सुजाता मैम is very friendly and वो बहुत अच्छे से बात करते हैं, प्यार से बात करते हैं. I'm very strict because this is a very important topic. Students, please understand that you really need to be participative here. अगर नहीं समझ में आ रहा है तो please ask me, right? And give a response whether you're able to understand it or not. तो resume ऊपर नहीं लिखेंगे, right? Chat में क्या message आ रहा है? Let me check. Okay, those who cannot unmute, they are putting it in the chat. I'm okay with that. आप वैसे भी डाल के बता सकते हैं मुझे. Okay, ठीक है. Good. All right. So let's start with the first one, that is personal information. अब personal information जो पहला field रहता है उसमें क्या-क्या डालते हैं? What all aspects do you think that we need to add? Yes.
Sorry ma'am, this is Manisha. Sorry for interrupting.
Yes, Manisha.
आपने share बंद किया है क्या? Means you're not.
हाँ, share बंद किया है मैंने अभी.
Okay.
I'm not sharing the screen. I'm just discussing. I'll show them the format. Once I just explain it to them, then I'll show it to them.
Okay, fine. Thank you, ma'am.
Right? Yes. So, मुझे बताइए personal information में what are the things that you would be adding? I don't want Pratik or Aishwarya to answer. I want someone else to answer. Who will tell me? शुरू में जो पर्सनल इंफॉर्मेशन आप डालते हैं उसमें क्या क्या पॉइंट्स आप ऐड करोगे, क्या क्या इंफॉर्मेशन दोगे? व्हाट डू यू थिंक द एचआर शुड नो अबाउट यू? क्विकली.
Ma'am, your name, gender, date of birth, contact details.
एक मिनट बेटा. नेम, देन
Gender,
ओके.
date of birth.
हाँ.
Sometimes some people adds the marital status.
All
then
right.
Contact details,
email ID.
email ID and contact number.
ओके. और क्या हो सकता है? Is Bhagyashree missing on something?
LinkedIn address.
LinkedIn profile, okay. Address, link, okay. और what else? क्या मिस हो रहा है और बताओ? Anything that she is missing?
Languages known.
Language is known, okay. Pavan has written name, gender, email, address, web address, okay. So address means you're talking about your correspondence address, okay. ठीक है. और क्या हो सकता है? Think about it. क्या मिस हो रहा है? पासपोर्ट नंबर डालना चाहिए?
No,
अगर
ma'am.
है तो
No,
नहीं
ma'am.
डालना- नहीं डालना चाहिए. ओके. और क्या डालना चाहिए फिर? Contact number, yes, I agree. It is very important. Ashia has mentioned that we need to put the contact number. Apart from that, are we missing on something? Quickly.
I think no, ma'am. We have covered
It's enough?
everything.
It's enough?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Right? It is more than enough. सब क्रॉस मारो अगर लिखा है तो, क्योंकि इतना कुछ भी नहीं लिखते हैं. I definitely, that is the way I actually take up the session, कि क्या खुराफाती दिमाग में अपने आता रहता है कि मुझे ब्लड ग्रुप भी डालना है, मैरिटल स्टेटस भी डालना है, और क्या क्या पता नहीं जेंडर भी डालना है. The HR is least bothered about all these aspects. There are only 4 things that is important. One is your name. Second is your email ID. Third is your contact number, and fourth, because now we are in the social media circle, your LinkedIn address is very, very important. That was a very good point which had come up from one of the participants. मुझे मैं नाम नहीं देखा किसने बोला, लेकिन that was really good that you need to put your LinkedIn profiles link there. Okay, so these are the only 4 things. इसके अलावा languages known, gender, marital status, address, correspondence address, कुछ भी नहीं लिखना है. Am I clear on this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
सबको समझ में आ गया है? अगर मुझे resume चेक करते टाइम किसी के इसमें कुछ और दिखा है ना, मैं वहीं काट के दोबारा बनाने को बोलूंगी resume. ठीक है? When we check the resumes. So
Yes,
make this point that we want only these 4 things to be added in your personal information. That is the first field. There are 2 ways in which you can do it. Left hand side में आप ये चारों इंफॉर्मेशन दे सकते हैं, योर नेम, ईमेल आईडी, कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर एंड योर लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल्स आईडी. And on the right hand side, you can stick your photograph on a Word document. Clear on this?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
It
ma'am.
has to be, it has to be a scanned recent photograph. 10वीं 12वीं का कोई स्कूल के आईडी कार्ड वाला फोटो मत लगाना, right? It has to be a recent professional photograph wearing a proper blazer. Now you're looking for placements from the campus. You're going for on-campus placements. Wear your campus or college's blazer, get a proper photograph clicked, have a proper passport size photo, scan it, and then you put it on your resume. किसी भी फॉर्मल ड्रेस में, किसी भी नॉर्मल टी शर्ट, जीन्स टी शर्ट वाला कोई भी फोटो नहीं डालना है. This is going to be the standard format that we will be following, and the college would be sending it to the corporate HRs. So have it in a professional manner. Am I clear on this point?
Yes,
मैम एक
ma'am.
बार फिर
Yes,
से थोड़ा
ma'am.
बताएंगे मैम?
हाँ, क्या बताऊं? फोटो कैसा होना चाहिए?
नहीं, फोटो कहाँ पे लगवाना है?
फोटो देखो, आपका जो वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट है उसमें लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में आपके इंफॉर्मेशन रहेगा, योर नेम, ईमेल आईडी. ये पूरा रखो अपने पास में लिख के फॉर्मेट. इसी फॉर्मेट में मुझे रेज्यूमे चाहिए सबके, राइट? सो योर नेम, योर ईमेल आईडी, योर फोन नंबर एंड योर लिंक्डइन प्रोफाइल आईडी, राइट? ये लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में एक के नीचे एक आएंगे, और राइट हैंड साइड में बिल्कुल उसी के सामने जो ब्लैंक स्पेस होगा राइट हैंड साइड में, देयर यू विल स्टिक योर फोटोग्राफ.
ओके मैम, थैंक यू.
Clear to everyone? All right. The next step or the next point that you add in your resume is your career objective. Right? It is not career objective. It is, what is it called as?
Career objective.
Career
Career.
objective.
I want everybody to speak it out.
Career objective.
Career. बोलो, सब लोग एक बार बोलो, career objective.
Career objective.
Objective.
Not career objective. What is the difference between career and carrier? Carrier ट्रक्स के ऊपर लिखा रहता है, गुड्स कैरियर, जो किसी चीज को लेके जाता है, सामान जो ढोता है उसको कैरियर बोलते हैं. साइकिल को, हम बचपन में साइकिल चलाते थे तो उसको एक कैरियर होता है पीछे, दैट इज कैरियर. एंड वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट करियर. राइट द करेक्ट स्पेलिंग्स. CAREER, that is career objective. क्या करना चाहते हो जिंदगी में, right? What do you want to do, right? But अब, as a fresher, when you are applying for an organization, it is something which you are talking about your career objective in the next 2 to 5 years. पहले हमारे जमाने में जब हम बनाया करते थे, when we did our MBA, our professors always used to say that you should have a life goal or a long term goal कि क्या बनना है लाइफ में, और उसके हिसाब से आपका करियर ऑब्जेक्टिव बनाओ. But now the career objective is very, very focused to the next 2 years or max to max 5 years में आप क्या अचीव करना चाहते हो. What is your objective? MBA क्यों किया है? अभी तो जब हम PI के सेशंस लेंगे तब I'm going to ask you all these questions, that why you're doing MBA, why you're doing this kind of a specialization, why agri, why pharma, why marketing. So you should be aware about all these answers. Otherwise, जब आप बात करोगे internship में, you may not be able to really speak well. Understand this point, friends. It is not only language. It is about information also. If you have the correct information, if you speak in Hindi, there also there is no problem. लेकिन information correct होना चाहिए. हमारे साथ problem रहता है कि हमको information ही नहीं है, and then we very well push it on to the language. Because my English is not good, I am not confident. So it is not only language, it is that we are not aware. We don't have that information कि मुझे किस जगह क्या बात करना है and how it will become impactful, right? So how will you write your career objective? क्या होना चाहिए? करियर ऑब्जेक्टिव में क्या होना चाहिए, 2 साल में या 5 साल में आप क्या अचीव करना चाहते हो, दैट शुड बी वन थिंग इन योर करियर ऑब्जेक्टिव. एंड सेकेंड इज कि अगर कंपनी आपको हायर कर रहा है तो उसको क्या फायदा होगा आपको हायर करके, राइट. दीज आर द 2 things that you have to construct in your career objective. Am I making sense? समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Points लिख के रखो. Career objective is never written in bullet points 1 2 3 4 5. Please, it is always written in a paragraph form, right? Verbose, statement, sentence लिखना है अपने को, bullet points में नहीं लिखना है, correct? दूसरा important thing is that a career objective should not be more than 50 words. वो भी बहुत ज्यादा हो गया. It should be between 30 to 50 words. And when I say 30 to 50 words, roughly I am estimating that one sentence, one line, it is going to have at least 10 words in it. And the, it is, ये छोटे words पकड़ के भी आपके 10 words आते हैं एक A4 size के पेपर में, correct? So it should not be more than 3 to 5 lines. समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So the career objective has to be of 3 to 5 lines, not more than that. क्या लिखोगे career objective में? Anyone who has already prepared the resume? So Pratik, if you would like to share with us what you have written in your career objective. Just एक example चाहिए मुझे. We will really work on it, how we can make it much better.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, please go ahead. Read it out.
Give me 1 second, ma'am.
Yeah. Anybody else who is ready?
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah, sure. Who's this?
Harshal.
Yeah, Harshal, please go ahead.
Ma'am, to do full efforts for achieving best of organization and achieve high career growth, continuous learning process by hard working, sincerity and devotion towards work.
Okay, that's a very elaborative and very nicely prepared objective. But इसको हम और अच्छा कर सकते हैं. मैं बताती हूँ क्यों. What is the problem? Because this is internet's language, right? आपने कहीं से तो भी reference लिया होगा ऑब्जेक्टिव लिखने के लिए. आपने देखी होंगी 5-6 वेबसाइट्स देखी होंगी. यू मस्ट हैव चेक्ड समवेयर, और जो आपको सबसे अच्छा लगा होगा मिक्स मैच करके यू हैव प्रिपेयर्ड दैट पर्टिकुलर ऑब्जेक्टिव. हाउएवर, इट शुड साउंड दैट यू हैव रिटन इट फ्रॉम योर हार्ट. आपने खुद लिखा है. सो द इतने बड़े बड़े वर्ड्स नहीं डालने हैं. You have to make it as simple and as attention grabbing as it could be. I'll tell you how you're going to write that. Anyone else who would like to share it with me?
Hello, ma'am.
Yes. Yes.
Ma'am, Pratik Patil here.
Yes, Pratik, go ahead.
Yes. Obtaining position as a marketer in a people-oriented organization where I can show my skills and achieve corporate goal and make profit to the organization.
All right, very good. That is also nice. So this point I absolutely liked in your way in which you have written an objective is that what kind of a position are you seeking? So that is also important, right? Harshal, हमें ये point डालना है अपने objective में that what is the position that you are looking for? किस field में, किस domain में आप करना चाहते हो? Right? That is also important, which has to be added in your objective. There was one more person who wanted to discuss that. There was a lady who said yes. किसी ने बोला था मुझे भी बताना है. Anyone else? Okay.
May
so
I
now,
now?
Yes, Kalyani, please.
So I have written to work in the organization so as to develop myself, learning the things while achieving the goals and targets of organization, along with achieving self goals.
All right, that is good. So सबका website वाला language है ये. You open, you search it on internet और ये मिल जाएगा. When I used to take up resume building sessions for engineering students, एक common statement हुआ करता था that I would like to work in an organization where I get an opportunity to grow my skill set and also achieve the company's targets and all those things. students, please understand that when you are joining at a fresher's position or at a junior management level, at the initial stages of your career, you are actually not contributing towards the overall company's target. So बहुत बड़े-बड़े words हो जाते हैं when you're writing it. So your objective has to be written in such a way that talks about what you are looking for. Right? What position? So I'm seeking a position, or I'm looking for a position in marketing domain, in finance domain, in HR domain, whatever is your specialization. So first thing, आप क्या लिख रहे हो objective में? Resume बनाने का objective क्या है? कि आपको एक अच्छा placement मिलना चाहिए, एक अच्छा job मिलना चाहिए. That is the objective, right? So you have to write that I'm seeking, looking. You can have as many synonyms there for that particular word, seeking. Okay, I'm looking for a position in the marketing domain as maybe as a marketing intern or a marketing executive or a customer care executive, whatever is the position that is mentioned in the job description has to be written in the objective. For example, if you are from the finance domain, I'm looking for a position as a system analyst or a financial analyst, whatever could be the job position or the code, आपको पता होगा. Once we start these placement sessions, उसमें हम आपको बताएंगे how to read the job description, how to understand that job description, और वहां से क्या keywords आपको उठा के resume में डालने हैं. That we will be talking. But right now, please understand that जो भी आपका specialization है, that I'm looking for a position in this particular domain as maybe a marketing executive, and which will give me an opportunity to develop, learn my current skill set and also contribute in the company's growth. So that's your objective, कि आपको भी learning मिलना चाहिए in the next 2, 3, 4 years जितना आप उस company में काम करेंगे. Plus at the same time, the company also should get benefited from you. We are not talking about the overall targets of the company, कि company का turnover 100 करोड़ है, मैं join कर जाऊंगा तो 200 करोड़ हो जाएगा एक साल में. We are not talking about that, right? We are talking about how you can do some value addition to the organization. So keep the language as simple as possible. Second very important thing is that you should be ready with your objective. By heart होना चाहिए. वो आपका career objective है, किसी website का career objective नहीं है. So the interviewer, if by chance asks you during your interview that what is your career objective? What is your objective? Why do you want to join our organization? So you should be very clear with that answer there. ऐसा नहीं है कि अभी बोलो 1 मिनट रुक जाओ, मैं resume में खोल के देखता हूं कि मैंने क्या career objective डाला है. No, because it gives an idea कि आपने कहीं से copy paste किया है. Take a reference. मैं ऐसा नहीं बोल रही हूँ कि you will be able to create an objective on your own or without any grammatical error. आपका एकदम 30 to 50 words का objective तैयार हो जाएगा. But whenever you're doing it, try to put in simple words. अगर difficult words लग भी रहे, ऐसा बहुत cliche kind of objective आपको लग रहा है, तो उसके synonyms find out करो कि मैं इसको और simple way में कैसे लिख सकती हूँ या लिख सकता हूँ. Am I clear on this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So whenever I used to conduct a session on resume building, a very, very funny incident I want to share with you. So engineering college के बच्चे हुआ करते थे, those who are not very comfortable with the English language, और वो मुझे कुछ बच्चों ने बोला, मैडम आप बता दीजिए ना objective में क्या लिखना है. और I gave them that this could be an example. You will not believe 50 के 50 बच्चों ने वही objective लिख लिया. So from that day onwards, I have stopped telling that what is the clear statement. आप लोगों में से भी कई लोगों के मन में अभी ऐसा आ रहा होगा कि मैम प्लीज you only tell us what has to be written in the objective. We will write that rather than listening to your lecture for 30 minutes. It's great if you give us the objective. But friends, please try and understand that we don't want a copy pasted objective. You need to write your own words. लिख के लाओ, sample बना के लाओ. The trainers would help you improvise on it. But that effort has to come from your side. Okay, so go through some of the websites, see how people have written their objectives. Now, if you are from the marketing domain, आप pharma में marketing कर रहे हो, तो pharma के sector के लोगों ने कैसे उनके resumes में objectives लिखे हैं? Take some reference from there. Don't copy paste. Try to put in your language. Write something which is interesting and people would really like to read it. Or हमेशा, remember, whenever you are writing your objective, you have to leave it open. What do I mean by that? जब आप open objective लिखते हो, तो people get an opportunity to ask you a question on that. And that will help you because ये आपने लिखा है objective, you are confident in answering any question coming on your objective. So copy pasted objective कोई भी नहीं डालेगा. Am I clear on this point? I have
Yes, ma'am.
75 people
Yes, ma'am.
on the
ma'am.
group.
Yes, ma'am.
और अगर मुझे किसी का कॉपी पेस्टेड रेज्यूमे मिला तो क्या होगा? बताओ.
Resume will be rejected.
Fantastic, very good. Coming it from you people is very nice. It will not be rejected, but I will put a cross on it और आपको फिर से बनाना पड़ेगा. We call it as resume building. It is not resume writing. एक दिन में इंटरनेट से कॉपी पेस्ट करके MBA students के resumes नहीं बनते हैं. So you have to put in an effort in building that particular resume. All right. So let's move on to the next field. What is the first one? Personal information हो गया. Then you write your career objective. What is the third field? You talk about your academic qualifications. You call it as educational qualification. You can call it as academic credentials. It's up to you. आप क्या heading देना चाहते हैं उस information को. Right? That is the third field that you put in your resume. Now, academic qualifications, whenever you're writing them down on a piece of paper, there are two methods in which you can do it. ठीक है, दो तरीके से आप कर सकते हैं. One, you write it in a tabular format, right? You have columns and rows, and then you write your academic qualification. Are you people able to understand what I'm saying? Tabular
yes,
format.
ma'am.
सबको पता है what is tabular format? You have rows and columns.
ma'am.
Right. So either you put it into the tabular format or you can write it in a verbose format. मतलब आप tabular format में ना जाते हुए pointers भी दे सकते हो. जैसे 1, 2, 3. Now सबसे ऊपर first statement जो आपका आएगा under the heading academic credentials या educational qualifications के Niche, under that heading, the first statement that you would write is that currently I am pursuing MBA in which domain from Lotus Business School. ये statement आना चाहिए. Every time, please remember, whatever information you are sharing in a resume has to be given in the reverse chronological order. What do we mean by reverse chronological order? Recent वाला सबसे ऊपर आता है, and then you come down into history, right? So currently what you are doing. Now, if you are applying for an internship, right, and you are pursuing, yes, Ankit, I'm coming to you. So if you are applying for any particular job, so first statement is that I am pursuing my MBA in marketing domain from Lotus Business School. That is the first statement that you write. और उसके नीचे आपका tabular format में आगे की information आएगी. I will tell you क्या steps रहेंगे. Yes, Ankit, what is your question?
मैम जो एजुकेशनल क्वालिफिकेशन हम कॉलम में बनाते हैं,
हाँ,
तो कॉलम में ऐसे MBA इंस्टीट्यूट लोटस बिजनेस स्कूल ईयर एंड परस्यूइंग ऐसे डाला तो नहीं चलेगा क्या?
नहीं, इसलिए नहीं चलेगा क्योंकि that has to be your first statement. नीचे education, it is not your qualification as it. I'll tell you why. Pursuing means अभी आप कर रहे हो. You are not a qualified MBA as of now. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
आप नहीं हो गए हो, लेकिन ग्रेजुएशन का डाल सकते हो आप, दैट हैव कंप्लीटेड बीबीए, बीकॉम, बीएससी, इंजीनियरिंग, व्हाटएवर यू हैव डन, क्योंकि वो हो गया है. सो दैट इज योर क्वालिफिकेशन. MBA is still not your qualification because you are still undergoing the course, right? That is the reason that you do not put it in the tabular format. उसको एक स्टेटमेंट में आपको ऊपर डालना है before you enter into the tabular format, that I am currently pursuing my MBA in such and such domain from Lotus Business School, Pune. Do not use any kind of abbreviations. Write the complete name of your institute, complete name of your course that you are undergoing. कोई भी abbreviations मत डालो, short forms मत डालो. Not everybody knows what is LBS, right? I'm pursuing it from LBS. Rather than writing that, please mention it as Lotus Business School. Correct? That's the first thing. Yes, Prateek?
Ma'am, and if we have to mention our percentages,
हाँ,
is
मैं
that
अभी
compulsory?
yes, मैं अभी टेबल बता रही हूँ कि टेबल में क्या क्या कॉलम्स लिखने. All right, then you have the tabular format. Now in the tabular format, what all do you write? First and foremost is the course. मतलब आपने क्या क्या किया है. So उसमें सबसे ऊपर आएगा आपका ग्रेजुएशन का डिटेल्स, उसके बाद आएगा आपका 12th का डिटेल्स इन द सेकेंड रो, एंड इन द थर्ड रो इट इज 10th. 3 ही इंफॉर्मेशन डालना है. नीचे अपने को फर्स्ट स्टैंडर्ड तक का इंफॉर्मेशन नहीं देना है. Only 3 important rows would be there. Graduation किसमें किया है, second, 12th and 10th. Anyone who is an engineer here? कोई है जो इंजीनियरिंग करने के बाद MBA कर रहा है अभी ब्रिज पे? नहीं. Right. So it could be your plain graduation. It could be BSc, BCom, BBA, whatever it is, right? BA, जो भी आपका बेसिक प्लेन ग्रेजुएशन है वो आपको लिखना है. उसके बाद इन द सेकेंड कॉलम, फर्स्ट में आपका आ गया कोर्स नेम, सेकेंड इज इंस्टीट्यूट नेम. कहां से किया है आपने. टेबुलर फॉर्मेट में रो 1 में आपके सारे हेडिंग्स आएंगे. सो इन द फर्स्ट हेडिंग इट इज your course name, then the institute name, then in the third column you would be writing about your year of passing, which year you have passed that particular course, or 10th, 12th. बोर्ड लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है, CBSE बोर्ड, स्टेट बोर्ड, वो सब लिखने की जरूरत नहीं है. Year of passing. And there are 2 things. If you are comfortable sharing your percentage, you can have the 4th column as percentage, or else you can make it as division. So first division में pass किया है, second division में किया है, whatever you want to write, you can mention over there. Don't fake any information because you have to give the relevant certificates in your folder. Folder कैसे बनाते हैं? How do you put the certificates in that? That also we will be discussing with you in the upcoming sessions, right? तो ये 4 columns होने चाहिए. Apart from that, do not add any extra columns there. Only 4 columns are required. One is institute course name, कौन से institute से किया है, किस साल में pass out हुए हैं, and 4th is what was your division or percentage, whatever you are comfortable with. Clear on this point?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
First में जाना है, graduation सबसे ऊपर आएगा, फिर 12th आएगा और फिर 10th आएगा. That's it. 4 rows, 4 columns. That's the only thing required in the tabular format, talking about your educational qualifications. ठीक है. इसके बाद वाला जो field है, the 4th field, where we talk about certifications. What kind of, अच्छा, people, those who have got a work experience, जिन्होंने इंटर्नशिप या वर्क एक्सपीरियंस किया है. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव डन दैट? रेज योर हैंड्स. जिनके पास वर्क एक्सपीरियंस या कोई इंटर्नशिप है. सो 4-5 people I can see those who have done that. 6. All right. So request all of you to add the details about your internship or work experience before your educational credentials. So ऑब्जेक्टिव के बाद में आपका वर्क एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में आना चाहिए, राइट? There's a person saying, I have 3 years of experience in Lupin Limited as marketing executive. Then what content I have to add for resume building? Very good. So you just have to mention about your work experience, that I've been working with Lupin as a marketing executive for the last 3 years. That's the first statement that you write. Post that, uske niche aapko likhna hai that what is the प्रोफाइल दैट यू आर हैंडलिंग. जैसे आपने मार्केटिंग एग्जीक्यूटिव लिखा है, तो व्हाट इज सम काइंड ऑफ रोल्स आपको क्या डिफाइन किए हैं. दिस पॉइंट आई विल बी शेयरिंग विथ यू. मैं इसका एक फॉर्मेट दूंगी आपको कि हाउ यू राइट डाउन. फर्स्ट इज द नेम ऑफ द कंपनी वेयर यू हैव बीन वर्किंग फॉर हाउ मेनी इयर्स, दैट इज द ड्यूरेशन दैट यू हैव बीन वर्किंग देयर, द प्रोफाइल इन विच यू आर वर्किंग as a marketing manager, and what are the major roles or what are the key areas that you are delivering, your KRAs as we call it as, where you are delivering. And also the fifth point is what skill set you were able to develop because of this work experience, right? So these are no, you don't have to add the achievements there, because achievements ka section alag aayega Shubham. We will be writing about the achievements in the later part. There you are just talking about your experience, that you have a work experience or an internship experience. It could be same for the students, those who have done an internship. So you can write down that I have worked as an intern in XYZ company, duration 6 months. I was working as a marketing executive or a finance executive. The areas that I handled was maybe whatever it could be. Marketing में आपने branding किया है, क्या किया है, whatever your job profile was, and what are the skills that you were able to develop because of that. It helped me in improving my communication, my negotiation skills, my listening skills, whatever it is. आपको ऐसा लग रहा है कि आप you would like to write about that, mention that. ज्यादा से ज्यादा 3 to 4 bullet points में your work experience should get over. Do not elaborate more. I have to add just company name and date of joining. Yes, you can do that, that you were working, you're working in this company, or you have a work experience and this is what the duration. अगर आप currently अभी भी कर रहे हो, you could definitely say that pursuing my internship or pursuing a job in this particular company, and I joined it 6 months back, or this was my joining date from such and such date till present I am working in this organization. इतना भी अगर आप लिखते हैं, it is more than enough, right? So that is for the students, those who have got some kind of internship or work experience. Apart from that, rest of you need to start writing with your educational qualifications. Tabular format सबको समझ में आ गया है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct. इसके बाद में आएगा आपका certifications. Shubham, you have raised your hand. Would you like to ask something? अगर हो गया है तो lower कर लो, नहीं तो मुझे confusion रहेगा that you want to ask. Okay. So yes, Ankit, quickly.
मैम ऑब्जेक्टिव के बाद वर्क एक्सपीरियंस आएगा ना?
Yes, objective के बाद work experience. If you have a work experience, post that you write educational qualification. People who do not have work experience or internship experience, immediately after the objective, you would be writing your educational qualifications. Last point मैं अभी बता के खत्म करूंगी, because Sujata must be there in the campus. आपका session है 11 बजे अभी. I'll just tell you the last point, that is your certifications. What kind of certification courses have you done? ये आपके educational qualification के बाद immediately आएगा. Now it's your responsibility to identify what kind of certification courses you would be mentioning there, or reverse chronological order में डालो. Certifications during your post graduation and during your graduation as well. Minimum of 3, maximum of 5. इससे ज्यादा मत डालना. If you have done any online course during pandemic, कुछ भी जिसके आपके पास valid certificates होंगे, जो आप दिखा सकते हो कि this is what I have done, वो ही certificates के बारे में certificates columns में लिखना, और या उस heading के नीचे लिखना. Is that clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
इतनी information आपकी 1 page में complete हो जानी चाहिए. Okay? You should not be going to the second page, because on the second page, we are going to talk about achievements. extra curricular activities and achievements. उसके बाद आ जाएगा your areas of interest, your hobbies, and then you would be just writing the place name. कैसे करना है formatting, that I will explain it to you in tomorrow's session. ठीक है, first page structure करो अभी अच्छे से. Your focus has to be on writing a proper, very impactful objective. Very, very important, because that's the first thing which the HR is going to read in your resume. All right. Yes, Pratik.
Ma'am, my resume should be colorful or simple. Is it okay?
Photograph, obviously it should be colorful, and you can have two separate colors. Maybe headings के लिए आप एक अलग color रखो. Text could be black. बहुत ज़्यादा colorful भी नहीं बनाना है हमें. At least for the internship and the first placement के लिए. Once you actually have gotten some experience, we can also prepare video resumes. मैं next step में बताऊंगी आपको how to prepare video resumes. उसमें you can put animations and make it more colorful. Right now, try to be as subtle as possible. ठीक है?
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Formatting part we will be discussing tomorrow कि कौन सा font लेना है, कौन सा font size लेना है, distance कैसे रखना है. Everything we will be discussing in tomorrow's session 10 to 11. Is that clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Quickly have a couple of minutes of a break, and then you can start with your session with Sujata ma'am. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Manisha ma'am, I'm done with the session today. You can close the bridge and ask them. Tomorrow we join at 10 sharp, and I'll try and complete the session tomorrow. आप थोड़ा सा सुजाता को बता दीजिए कि अगर 10-15 मिनट बच्चे लेट आते हैं, मैं भी बता दूंगी उनको. But tomorrow we will finish off with the formatting part. I will show them a prepared resume so that they get an idea, and उस हिसाब से वो पूरा बना सकते हैं फिर.
Sure, ma'am. Sure. Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
My pleasure. All of you, all the best, and you too. Thank you, Shubham. Have a nice day.